I'm sure you have ever seen such a blue and flat panel installed on the rooftop of a house. And you may have a question. What exactly is this thing? Let me tell you. It's called a solar cell, a device which can generate electricity by the absorption of sunlight. Since the invention of solar cell in the year of 1954, the solar cell technology has been developed to the third generation, in which multiple cells are stacked together to form a single structure, as the figure shown in the slide. The theoretical efficiency of this kind of novel solar cell can reach up to 50%, which means nearly 50% of the absorbed sunlight can be converted into electricity. And due to its great application potential in the field of energy, people have conducted extensive studies in order to find out the factors which limit the efficiency. In my research, I also tried to understand the same question, but from a different perspective. That is, by observing the behaviors of electrons after the absorption of sunlight. So, I've conducted some experiments, including optical and electrical measurements, and I found the results are very astonishing. I found that most of the electrons are actually suffering from a serious loss process in the material. And the defects are the criminals who stole the electrons away. The electrons could not reach the electrode since they are captured by the defect atoms, so that the efficiency of the cell would become poor. And let me just give you a simple analogy to understand the idea. I'm sure many of you, especially girls, have seen some Taiwan or Korean TV dramas. And the typical story is like that. We have a wealthy and handsome boy who falls in love with a beautiful girl. However, the girl is not that wealthy. And the mother of the boy comes out and shouts to him, "Hey, come on, you cannot date her. She is poor and she has no money. You have to date that girl who is much prettier. And she is much rich. You can help our family business." So after some arguments, the boy has no choices, and eventually he has to be separated from the girl he loves. So if we get back to the picture of the electrons, the loss process is very similar. Since most of the electrons will be captured by the defect atoms, the electrons cannot reach the electrodes, and eventually the overall efficiency of the device would become poorer and poorer. In my research, I revealed a picture of how defect atoms could affect the efficiency of the solar cell. It also suggests an effective way to improve the efficiency by the careful engineering of the defect atoms. I believe, under the rapid development of the solar technology and solar cell, a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable future can be achieved. Thank you.